Hello, thank you for joining me tonight. I'm going to give you 15 minutes of a calming connecting to your body through yoga on your mat. So you're going to get in a comfortable position. For me, that's the hero's pose with blocks underneath me to support my sits bones. The geometry of how my knees and ankles bend like this better than the cross-legged version. If you like the cross-legged version, feel free to go with that. It's whatever's best for your body to sit comfortably and stand up tall and have a long spine. You can have hands up, you can have hands down. We're just going to settle into your bodies and see how you feel today. Where are you at as you arrive into class, into this 15 minutes? All the things of rushing to get done so you could make it or take time for yourself is set aside because you've made it. Welcome to your mat. Congratulations. Take 5 breaths on your own just to see what your body's telling you. Where are you feeling attention needing to be paid to your body? Is your hips tight or your knees not liking sitting? Are your feet aching at being in the weird position? Take account of all of your gripes and all of your complaints that are in your body right now. And as you exhale, think about letting them go, passing them on, saying thank you for bringing awareness at this time, but you can move on now. Set an intention. What do you want to let go? It has been a full moon, so there is still full energy that going on if you're interested in that. Set an intention of something to focus on that can bring you back to your body in the moment and your breath. I like to think about the statement being inhaled as it's said and exhaled as it's really felt in the body. So I am strong. I am confident. And it adds weight to those words or those intentions when you add your breath into it. And we want to come back to our breath whenever we're struggling in our yoga practice on our mats because it will help calm us. Oxygen helps our muscles relax and do the things better instead of being tight and wobbly and scared. Okay, together we're going to take an Om. An Om is a chanting noise to help raise our frequencies. If you think of sounds just being frequencies and a tuning forks to help level out our energy in our bodies and bringing attention to the physical form. When we do it in the beginning, it's going to feel awkward and weird to make noise with your voice and your throat, and that's okay. Acknowledge that and pay attention to the end when you do it again at the end and see if it feels differently in your body. Does it sound differently to your ears? How does it feel to do it with yourself compared to doing it with other people? With that being said, you're going to prepare with an inhale, exhale together, and then inhale. There ends with that M humming noise in your lips to add that vibration. The O, really over pronouncing it to really feel the vibrations in your mouth through your body. All right. Take a moment into child's pose, which is leaning forward or just folding forward if you're on your knees. If you're sitting cross-legged, just lean forward to stretch out your back and put your head to the ground. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, walk to your left and feel the stretch on your right side. Lower down to the ground with your forehead. Inhale up and then walk over to the right side with an exhale. Inhale up back to center. One last exhale. Inhale, walk your hands back in to your knees. We're going to come into all fours to do some cat-cows. Tabletop means your back is in a neutral position. Knees are under hips, arms are under shoulders. You can rock around on your hands, make circles. Go the other direction. Feeling the stretching out in the forearms and the fingers. Turn your hands around so they face your knees and make circles again. And then go in the other direction. Okay, back to fingers forward. Some cat-cows. So chin up on the inhale, pushing up from the bottom of the chin to stretch out the front of the neck. Exhale, you curl the chin in, tuck your tailbone under, feel like a cat. Up in the upper traps. It's really an articulation through the shoulder joint and how smoothly you can make your neck flex and roll like a wave. 2 more times. Put your left hand in the center of the mat. Raise your right arm up. Swirl around in the sky. Go in the other direction. You're going to dive that right hand underneath the left and reach your right one as far as you can to the left to stretch out those shoulders and upper back. Inhale, back up. Exhale, dive back down. We're not laying down on the ground yet. We're just hovering, holding, pulling in all the directions to feel the tension and the strength in all the different joints. Inhale, back up. Exhale, dive down. And now really get into the twist in the upper shoulders. You can put that left hand out. You want more? You want to practice some balancing? You can take that left foot back. Is it right foot? Right foot back. Right foot back. And stretch in all the different directions and all the joints. You had your leg up, bring it back down. Bring your left arm back in to unwind in that inhale, stretch up, and bring the hand back down. Switch out, left hand in the middle, right hand in the middle, left hand up. Swizzle, swizzle, that hand around, turn it the other direction. Dive that left hand underneath the right, pulling that left arm all the way to the right as far as you can without touching the ground. Inhale, back up. Exhale, pull it across as far as you can. Inhale, back up to the tops. Turning your hand in both directions to feel the stretch along that long line in your arms to your chest. Keeping your hips as level as possible without getting cockeyed. Left hand back down to the ground. Child's pose. But keep your head up. You're stretching out your arms, your shoulders, underneath your armpits. Rock back and forth into your hips a little bit. Back up to tabletop. All right, we're going to push the right foot back, heel pushing it towards the back wall in a almost like runner's lunge stance. You can rock back and forward on your toes while pushing your heel all the way back. You want to feel that stretch up the calf to the leg to the hip, keeping that hip down and not cockeyed and nice and straight. When you feel comfortable and balanced, a couple breaths there, you're going to raise your left hand to be the opposite. When you find your balance and comfortable, inhale and raise that back leg so you're a straight line from the hands to the heel. Exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale, knee to elbow. And then inhale back up. Knee to elbow on the exhale. Inhale, back up. One more time. Inhale, exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, back up. Left hand down, right leg out to the side. You can have your toes popped up or down on the mat. Should feel a nice stretch on the inner leg. Rock back and forth, pushing out on that pinky edge toe, edge nice and parallel to the to you, making sure your leg is in line with your hip and your knees. Again, raise that arm up to the sky, turn it around, dive back down, trying to get the shoulder to the ground, but all the angles make it odd, so it's going to feel not like you can get there, but you can really enjoy the stretch. Inner thigh along those shoulders. Inhale, back up. Right hand down, right leg in. Wiggle out your hips a little bit. Push back into child's pose. Stretch out the hips side to side. All right, on the other side, you're going to push back the left heel to the back wall. Straight, bringing that hip down in alignment. If you're not cockeyed, pushing that heel causes the calf to go straight and the back of the knee to pull taut up to the hip. You can rock back and forth with your breath. You're going to find your center point balance, and you're going to raise your right arm up as high as you can. Prepare. Inhale, raise that back leg. Exhale. Inhale, right. We're up. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, knee to nose or elbow. Inhale, arm back up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, arm back up. Exhale, knee to elbow. Arm back up. Right hand back to the ground. Left leg out to the side. Parallel pinky edge, push out. Feeling that stretch in that inner hip. The left side. Right hand in down, left arm up. Diving down, trying to feel like your shoulder, you might be tighter in one side than the other. But breathe into it, relax into it. Holding your breath does not help, just kills the muscle faster. Inhale, back up. Swizzle, turn the arm around, hand back down to the ground, leg back underneath your hips. Push back to child's pose, head down on the ground. Inhale, back up to tabletop. Push the right heel back. Exhale. Inhale, raise the right heel up. Inhale, bring the knee to nose and step into a lunge. So we're at a 90 degree angle with our legs. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lean forward and feel that front of that hip stretch. Relaxing everything down. Keeping hips in alignment. Knee over the second big toe, pushing out. You don't want it to collapse in. That's bad form. And creates a lineup of being off in your legs, causing more problems in your back. Exhale, push back into a half split. Pop the toes up, pointed toes. Feeling that stretch all along the hamstring, up the back, cheeks, and the back of the back, lower part, and then push back into a lunge. Inhaling, breathing into the tension in the front of the left leg, even the right inner thigh. Push down with those toes, really engaging all the foot as you can, and push back to a half split. Rounding over your back, pointing toes, flexing feet up and down if you'd like. Feeling that whole line on the back side of you being stretched. Inhale, exhale back into the lunge. And your right leg back underneath you in your hips. Shake out your hips a little bit, side to side. Now push the left heel back, making that knee nice and tight, straight line from your heel to your hip. You're going to go knee, inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Okay. Pushing back. You're going to inhale to prepare, leg up. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale back up, knee to nose, and step through. So you're at that 90 degree cushion underneath your knee. If it hurts, is fine, of course. Whatever accommodations you need to do this best. Blocks help if you're not flexible enough to get down, to help keep you from sinking too much into your body and being caught up in the discomfort. Bringing the floor to you is working hard, wiser, not harder. Inhale into the front of the leg, dropping that hip down, pushing your left knee out so it's going over the second toe. Inhale, exhale, push back to a half split. You can point or flex your toes. Again, the blocks can help you reach and feel that stretch more completely on the back side of your body. Inhale, back up. Exhale, push forward into that lunge. Inhale, leg back underneath your hips, shake it out. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Snake yourself back, side to side. And then back down to a child's pose. Inhale back up to tabletop. Walk your knees to your wrists. You're going to tuck your toes and push yourself back onto your heels. Trying to control yourself from flopping down on your mat. And scoot forward, legs out in front of you. Flexing your toes back to your feet. Sitting up straight again like we were in the beginning. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, keeping your back straight. Engage your belly, flexing your toes back at you. Exhale, relax your head down. Feeling that upper back, pull yourself down towards your feet. Keeping your legs straight, hamstrings are getting stretched. Engaging your knees helps. And then slowly roll yourself down to your back. Into Shavasana.